Are you in a high conflict situation and you know you need to do something about it, but that something will include big changes in your life that you're afraid of or you just don't feel ready for? By the end of this video, you're going to have three key strategies to help you navigate change under pressure in these high conflict situations and build confidence to get you back on track to being a high achiever that you are. Hi, my name is Jennifer. I've been a leader in the medtech corporate sector for the past 20 years, and I serve as a high conflict expert, coach, and consultant for high achievers, visionary entrepreneurs, and leaders like you who are in high stakes environments. If that sounds like something that you need, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell, where I'm dropping game-changing strategies right here that you're not going to want to miss. So change, it's something that people either they love it or they hate it, right? But most people resist it. And when conflict is involved, forget about it, right? But here's the reality. The ability to embrace change, especially in high stakes, high conflict situations, it is a superpower, believe it or not. So why do we resist change in the first place? Neuroscientists have found that our brains are wired for comfort and predictability. The amygdala, which processes fear, it reacts to change as a threat and triggering our fight or flight response. So no wonder change feels so hard, right? According to a study by McKinsey & Company, 70% of change initiatives, they fail due to resistance and lack of support. So that sounds about right. I know that there's a lot of people that are averse to change. But what if you could flip the script for yourself? There's so many keys to navigating change under pressure, and it comes from these three strategies. Harvard research shows that high performers in high conflict situations use these three key strategies on a regular basis to beat fear and to gain confidence that they deserve. The first one is cognitive reframing. So instead of seeing change as a threat, view it as an opportunity for growth. A study in the Journal of Applied Psychology, they found that leaders who reframe challenges as learning opportunities, they boost team resilience by 30%. I know this can be tough, especially when you're dealing with a personal situation or even work you are proud of. It's all perspective. Do you want to be the victor or do you want to act like the victim? I know you're a victor. I know you're a winner. And this situation is a bump in the road oftentimes. And you're learning how to deal with conflict. You're learning how to dig in and find the solution to the problem. You're learning how to deal with a difficult person or a difficult situation. And the next time that you face something like this, you're going to be a pro. A second one is emotional regulation. So if you ever noticed how emotions escalate during conflict, training yourself to pause and process before reacting, it can lower your stress levels by 40%, and that comes from the Harvard Business Review. This can be a really tough thing to get down. It really can be, and especially if you are quick to react. I've been there. And when it's something very personal or something you are very close to, it's even worse, right? Our emotions are all over the place. So think of it this way. When you're dealing with a high conflict individual, for instance, it triggers you and it throws you off of your game. These types of people, they act in certain ways on purpose to trigger you because they know you are reactive. Don't take their bait. With reframing the situation and emotional regulation together, hand in hand, you're learning how to keep your cool so that you can think clearly and act confidently. It's the only way that you can beat this situation. You will shock these high conflict individuals completely because they are expecting you to react, and you'll wear them down this way. What they are doing is trying to manipulate and control the situation, and when you step back, you take a deep breath and you focus, you are the one that's now in control. Number 3 is a structured decision making. So high conflict situations often create decision paralysis sometimes. We've all been there. Sometimes it just throws you off your game, you're not thinking clearly, you're not focusing, and you may be a little emotional. But using frameworks like the OODA Loop, which is observe, orient, decide, and act, so OODA, it can improve decision efficiency by up to 50%. And this comes from the MIT Sloan Management Review. So give that a shot. So let's look at some real-world examples on how leaders tackle change successfully. So we'll take it out of the book of Satya Nadella, CEO of Microsoft, who transformed the company's culture by shifting from a know-it-all to a learn-it-all mindset. By embracing continuous learning and fostering a growth mindset, he led Microsoft through significant strategic shifts, boosting innovation and also their market value. And similarly, organizations like Netflix, they've successfully pivoted multiple times, first from DVD rentals to streaming, and then to original content creation, right? Because they embrace change instead of resisting it. Their willingness to take calculated risks in a very high conflict, very high risk industry. Their disruptions led to massive success, right? So here's your challenge to rewire your mindset. Next time you face a high conflict change, ask yourself these 3 questions. What's the worst thing that can happen? What's the best possible outcome? And what's one small step that I can take today? Growth happens outside of your comfort zone, people. The question is, are you ready to embrace it? So if you found this content valuable, please consider sharing, please consider subscribing. And if you're looking to up your discipline game, download my free ebook, Discipline Made Simple, 5 Proven Steps to Transform Your Life in the Next 30 Days. I'll put the link in the comments and the description below. And until next time, 3 things to always remember: be confident, be empathetic, and always have passion. We'll see you all in the next video.